Okay, so tell the judge during the discovery phase, basically, how this happened. Okay, so I was invited to church by by my husband's grandmother, and I was like, no, I'm not religious, no thanks. And she talked me into it. She's like, well, why don't we just go up to this small little church in Pennacook and try it? And I'm like, oh, okay, I got nothing to lose. And then I knew I wanted better for my son because I had seen stuff with my family in the projects. I saw my uncle Steve um, with his fit of anger when I was probably 10, put his arm through the window and smash it. Word was he was jealous of me because my grandmother favored me. And that is provoking, right? When you are favored. And then I saw like my grandmother, her face almost got cut with a knife because she was messing around with another woman's husband or boyfriend or something. I saw my uncle Gary who did stupid stuff and ended up in jail, like throwing tires where you're not supposed to. I saw my grandparents' marriage annulled. I just kept seeing stuff when I grew up, and I thought, no, I want something different. And my father played a huge part in that because even if he was wrong, he had convictions and he stood by him. He could be 100% wrong, but if he thought he was right, he stood by it. So I think the influence of him having some kind of morals really, stuck with me as I got older and had my kids. So tell the church about this. Tell them about how, you went to church. I mean, I was in this church, stayed connected to Pennacook for 6 years consistently, and then tried other churches off and on. So I was still connected to them for 30 years.